Am I the a-hole for calling the police on my niece and not telling my sister beforehand? I 24F have a sister 35F who has a 16-year-old daughter. Her daughter has started rebelling and being a teenager. By being a teenager, I don't mean stealing. I mean being mouthy or thinking she's invincible and she knows better than everyone, but recently she's gotten sticky fingers. She's been banned from the mall in our neighborhood. She was suspended from school for taking a girl's phone, and she's even tried to pawn her mother's wedding ring. I don't like my niece at my house for this reason. I have worked too hard for my things for them to be stolen. 2 weeks ago, I noticed the patio door was unlocked and I make sure I lock all my doors before I leave. My fiancé suggested we get cameras, so we put cameras in the house. Last week Wednesday, my fiancé and I went to go look at wedding venues and we were gone all day. When we got back, I only had to unlock the bottom lock to get in the house, so we checked the cameras and sure enough my niece and her friends somehow picked the lock to the window and she was in our house for hours with two guys and they took some money from my purse. They took 2 of my fiancé's Rolex watches. They also took my grandmother's wedding ring that she left for me when she passed away last year from cancer. They were eating snacks and watching TV, and shoes on our table and couch, just like they live there and this is normal. I called my sister and told her what happened and told her my niece had 2 days to give me everything back or I'd call the police, and she said she would handle it. Thursday comes around. Nothing. Friday comes around. Nothing. So I called the police, showed them the video, and filed a report. I got a call later from my sister crying and screaming that I should have told her beforehand. I told her I gave her 2 days to come up with the stolen items and I heard nothing back, and I told her I was going to call the police. She's lucky I gave her grace for 2 days. My mom called me and said that you don't have kids, so you don't understand. I told her it doesn't matter if I have kids or not. She committed a crime and brought 2 random people into my house. My safety is in danger. I don't get the whole "you should have warned me" warning her for what? So she could hide her? I don't think I did anything wrong. My sister and her husband said they won't be coming to our wedding, and I told them the invitation was revoked when your daughter stole my things. I've been getting threats from her husband. I want to block them, but my fiancé says keep all the evidence in case something else happens.
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Not the a-hole. Your niece has some serious issues and she needs to understand actions have consequences. Question though, how did she get into your house?
OP replied,
The second time she snuck in through the kitchen window.
Definitely not the a-hole. You were incredibly generous to give them 2 days grace. Have you had any of the items since you called the police? Your sister and husband have absolutely no right to be rude and threatening. Maybe they can use that energy to deal with your niece.
OP replied,
They haven't found anything yet, hopefully.